Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Well, I think I'm about ready here. Alrighty, let me go ahead and switch over and let's get this party started. Alright. Tagson, what's up? How's it going, Tagson? Alright, so just need to pick up where I left off here. And where I left off was staring at this roof. So, you know, at first glance, I didn't hate the color differences. I've been thinking about what I might do here. I might bring this brick all the way across so that the whole, like, outer rim is brick. Make that top peak brick. And then, yeah, put some little, like, window thing in there or something. I don't want to abandon the dark oak just yet. I feel like there's a couple things I could potentially do to pull this thing together a little more. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Tagson. You know, all things considered, it being a Tuesday and not a Friday, and tired, super tired actually. But yeah, I'm good, man. I really can't complain. Alright. Oh, that was stupid. That was better. Okay, so a couple of little thoughts here. We're gonna just kind of experiment a little here. We're gonna see what works and what doesn't. Kind of actually wondering if maybe this would be better coming out a little bit further here. The way it just kind of drops off at the bottom there feels a little off. We are going to try this. And we are going to come around this corner here. See if we can't make lemons out of dog shit. And then turn those lemons into lemonade. Okay. Phase 1. Okay. And now this part up here. I am going to, take this down a little bit. And let's put these straight on top here. Okay, let's try this. Let's take a step back. Let's see if there's any improvement whatsoever. There may not be. Okay, and we look at it. Yeah, the top looks a little weird. Well, yeah, I don't know, does it? If anything, I actually feel like it needs to come down a little more and maybe be a little bit flat on the top there. Well, it's not a huge improvement, but it is a minor improvement. Okay, let's like just kind of fly around and look at it from different angles. Yeah, a little bit weird. A little bit funky. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take this down a few. It is indeed too tall. That's part of the problem. I'm becoming more convinced of that the more I look at it. Trial and error to the extreme. You know, I think most people do this kind of stuff off camera. Oh, not me. If you're gonna watch my stream, you get to see all the sausage being made. Yeehaw. You know, at least some of the sausage I've made on the stream has been, you know, halfway decent sausage. Okay, yeah, let's go one more here. And over here. Okay, and now yeah, is that gonna work? Okay, so I could just flatten this whole thing out, make a nice tabletop. And if I do end up going with a flat roof like this, I could do a little bit of what Rasinka was recommending, and maybe put another little tower protruding out of this. All right, let's take a look at this now. Okay, that's definitely better than it was. Still missing something though. Yeah, the general shape of the roof is still just a little bit off here. Okay, so where are we going to look at this thing normally? Maybe we'll see it from up top here. Yeah, so part of the other problem is that the roof, I think it overhangs just a little too much. Here, let's go sleep. Make sure we don't run into any phantom problems. And I'm gonna start tearing this down a little bit. Yeah. There's only so much lipstick I can put on that pig. This is why I hate doing roofs. Roofs. They piss me off. They stress me out. Okay, so maybe if we start... rather than tear the entire roof off, let's just tear off... yeah, just start at the bottom, peel little bits back, and see if we can dial this in. I think I like the stone brick trim. Alright, and yes, I am going to drop down and I'm going to pick up all these stone bricks. I can't help it. Oh, stupid roof. You know, people that are actually good at this game make this look so easy. They're just like, oh, I'm just gonna put a roof on my shit. Oh, look at that. It looks amazing and perfect. I didn't even hardly try. I feel like I've been fed lies. Ow. Grian and Scar precisely tags in, especially Grian. Man, he makes that stuff look so easy, and I'm just like, what? Scar makes the landscaping stuff look easy. Grian makes roofs look easy. It's funny. I think some of those people forget. Well, you know, I don't think they forget, but it's easy to lose sight of like how much time it took to get good at something. I mean, I do that all the time with things. Like something I get really good at. I see someone that's not good at it. I'm like, what's your fucking problem? It's easy. I forget. It's only easy because I worked hundreds upon hundreds of hours to make it easy. God damn it. But you know what? Maybe if I just keep plugging away at this and making a fool of myself on stream, building shitty roofs, one day I too could maybe make this look easy. I do making a terrible roof look easy. I've at least got that part down. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to take just a little bit more down here. I need to remind myself of where the top of this is. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Fucking piece of shit. So Tagson, you are good at half of the stuff, but not good enough that you can teach people about it. Well, maybe a bit about physics in Minecraft. Yeah, you know, there are things in life that I think I'm good enough at that I could teach people. I don't know that any of those things translate very well to a stream, though. That's my problem. Yeah, maybe that's part of the problem too. I'm not like extraordinarily good at like much or anything. I'm pretty good at a good handful of things, and I'm okay, you know, I don't know. I tend to shift my focus a lot. So, you know, I've gotten just good enough at a good number of things. Like, I can do some shit with yo-yos, I can juggle, but I'm not gonna like, you know, be any better than anyone that knows how to do that shit. I just like learn enough to know how to do some shit, and well, and there you have it. Okay, so we're going to try a different approach now. We are going to try something that is less shitty than what I did before. Okay, is that too low? That is too low. That is where I want it. No, that is also too low. I want it up here. Alright. Let the sadness begin. I am going to... If at first I don't succeed, try again. And if at second I don't succeed, also try again. Oh, and I didn't succeed again. So I'll try again. I'm not gonna give up. At a certain point, you know, I'll just say fuck it and I'll go with something shitty, but I got a few more attempts in me. I don't know why this roof in particular is like stressing me out more than most. It's just because this building is kind of a weird shape. I'm just not sure what to do with this color palette. And yeah, I think I do want to go pick all that stuff up. I just can't help myself. It's a lot of dark oak. You can only basic yo-yo. Yeah, see, I went to yo-yo camp in 6th grade. Well, the summer after 6th grade. And that's a perfect example. I got just good enough that I could do some stuff. I could sleep, I could walk the dog, I could... Oh, wait, nope, that's not the one I wanted. No, this is supposed to be dark oak. I could do Man on the Flying Trapeze at a certain point. I probably mentioned this on stream at one point, but I had a friend in high school that was like a world yo-yo champion. Like, he literally was one of the best yo-yoers in the world. And like, he did that shit at like school talent shows, and man, I was not a good yo-yoer by comparison. I wonder how he's doing these days. Okay. Let's pick up some of the stuff before it despawns. Hey, Ryzact, what's up? How you doing, Ryzac? So Tagson, what is something you would say you are really good at? Really good at physics? See, I don't know. It sucks. Now that I'm thinking about that, I'm not really super good at much of anything. Well, the stuff that I'm good at is like the boring shit. Like, I think I'm really good at my job, but that's because I've been doing it for like over a decade, and you know, anything you spend that much time doing, you're gonna hopefully get good at it. I'm good at doing weird tricks with my eyes. I'm good at doing Elmo impersonations and halfway decent at Kermit the Frog. Physics in Minecraft, yeah, Texan. Okay. Hey, that's good. There's two. And I'm glad you're doing well, Ryzact. Yeah, no complaints here. I'm doing okay myself. Elmo impression. Oh man, see, I have avoided all of these years of streaming. I vowed to never do Elmo on stream because it's kind of embarrassing, honestly. I don't know. One of these days, I will inevitably whip out my Elmo. But, oh, that sounded wrong. Whip out my Elmo. No! Not like that. But yeah, it's actually one of the, I'm kind of, I get stage fright when it comes to Elmo. Why did you spam that dude's head? What does that mean? How am I supposed to take that? What about Kermit the Frog? Alright, well, I've actually done that on stream before. I don't know. Now I feel inadequate because, like, there's no way it's gonna be as good as it could be. I'll tell you what, I'll keep that in the back of my head. I'll surprise you with it, Ryzact. I'll surprise you with it when my, I just need the right mood to strike. For whatever reason, even though, maybe it's because I know it's terrible, but my Gollum impersonation is one I have no problem whipping out. Because it's just like, yeah, it's not a very good one. I know, Ryzac, that's exactly the problem. It is that pressure being put on the spot. See, it just has to come naturally. And I feel like if someone's asking me to do it, I'm going to do the inflections in my voice differently. And, like, you know, I want to put my best effort into it. And I feel a lot more comfortable doing that stuff, too, when my daughter's watching me stream. There's something about, like, your kid being present. It's just like, oh, I'll do silly voices for her. That's a justifiable excuse for sounding like a weirdo. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Kermit the Frog. Doing silly voices for grown men is perfectly normal. Yeah, from a certain point of view. And that's the problem with it. Like, it feels like a weird thing to do on stream. Like, just something about, like, when I'm just being an idiot in front of my kids. Like, man, no problem. I mean, because that's like my job as a dad, you know? When you're a dad, you gotta be an idiot for your kids. Kids love that stuff. It's like, oh, look at Dad, he's being so stupid. Yeah, one day, when you least expect it, I'll pull one of them out. Okay, so what I'm trying with the roof now is I'm going to do a shallower angle, and then I'm going to switch it up and do a sharper angle like halfway up, I think. I guess you're kind of good with computers too? Yeah, I'd like to think I'm pretty good with computers. Built a few and been doing software development for a good number of years. Yeah, I'm jealous of people that are like good at stuff. Just like, oh yes, I'm a world-class flute player. It's like, oh my god, I want to be a world-class flute player. A flutist. Computers are cool. Rise Act. Oh man, what I do for my job is, well, it's kind of dry material. But anyways, I'll give it a shot. So, my degree is in electrical engineering. So that's kind of my background. But I got minors in computer engineering and math. So always kind of just really had a preference for doing software development, programming, you know. And so I kind of took a circuitous route in my career. I started out doing more traditional electrical engineering, like power design and street lighting and stuff. And this is all with the same company. So I work at a civil engineering firm. And I got sick of doing that and transferred over to the software group. And so for the last 8 years of my career, I've been doing software development for traffic management software. So we write software that basically communicates to traffic lights. You know, the lights that turn red, green, and yellow. You know, there's actually a lot of intelligence that goes in those things in programming, and so we develop software that interfaces with signals and that allows people that work at city agencies, so like cities, counties, basically all just kind of government entities, just depending on where it is. Those things are different everywhere. And yeah, those agencies, they procure our software, and yeah. That's it at a high level. And what I've been focusing on more specifically in the last several years is what's called adaptive traffic control. So part of our software, one of our software modules, is an adaptive control system. And so it reads detector inputs from the street. So yeah, not a lot of people know this, but when you're driving around on the street, when you pull up to an intersection, there are detectors. They're either loops that are embedded in the pavement, or they are video imaging detectors, like there will be cameras mounted up above the traffic signal that are pointed down, and there's, you know, video imaging that's done to detect cars. And so those, as cars are detected, we run that through an algorithm and we adjust the way the signal times, so that as traffic gets really, really busy, we'll try to give more green time to directions that need it, and maybe take green time away from directions that don't. And yeah, it's actually, I love it. I'm fascinated by it. I'm very, very happy with what I do, but yeah, it's not the most glamorous thing in the world. You wouldn't believe how many people think there is a weight sensor under the white lines. You do road construction. Oh, nice. So you work. We're on two sides of the same coin. You know, a lot of the work we do, we are working with contractors, and I mean, not as directly now, since I stopped doing the electrical engineering and street lighting design and power design and all that. You know, because I was for a while, I was doing like actual plan sets and sizing conductors and saying, oh, this conduit needs to route over here under the sidewalk, and then, you know, once it went out to bid, a contractor would win the job and they'd use our plans to construct everything. So I'm sure you're you know what that's all about. And of course, as engineers, you know, engineers and contractors are supposed to be mortal enemies and hate each other. And from the contractor's perspective, it's always the engineer's fault. And from the engineer's perspective, it's always the contractor's fault. So, but don't worry, I have my perspective on right, so we would get along just fine. Yeah, so there's actually quite a lot of different detection technologies. Like the most traditional are loops. It's like literally an inductive loop. It is just a wire that is embedded in the pavement. And when a vehicle drives over it, it's not a weight sensor. It is the metal on the vehicle induces a current. And so literally, big vehicle drives over the loop, it induces a current, and that basically sends a like an on signal. And so the traffic controller knows at that instant in time, oh, this detector went on and then off. And so we know to count that as a vehicle. And when we communicate to the controllers, we pull all those ons and offs back. We basically request data from the controller every single second, so once per second. We analyze that over several minutes, look at the traffic patterns, and make smart changes to how it's operating to make it better. All about getting people from point A to point B as fast as we can, and making making the agencies that manage this stuff, making their job as easy as we possibly can, so that they can get out there and fix stuff when it's broken and all that good stuff. Well, that's cool, Ryzak. Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked. It's cool that you actually work in an adjacent field, and you know, usually I don't bother to, you know, go around talking about my own profession much, because, you know, but, you know, if someone's gonna ask, I'll tell them. Yeah, so it's nice. I'm at that point in my career where, you know, it's been a decade since I graduated college, so, you know, things definitely have gotten more comfortable in the last few years, you know, have good job stability. You know, I've been there long enough that, you know, I'm doing more things on the managerial side, and yeah, I work with a really, really great team of people. I can't speak highly enough of the people I work with. Like, it is really cool to work with such, you know, just smart, motivated people. God, yeah, that sucks. Ryzak, what? You don't want to work 60-hour weeks in plus 40 heat? Yeah, that sounds miserable. Unfortunately, I rarely have to work a 60-hour week. But, yeah, the benefits are good. You know, working for an engineering firm, they better be good. I didn't go to school for all those years to have shitty benefits and shitty pay. Oh, I got you, Ryzak, yeah. I see, between Rasinka and Sierra and well, just everyone else, we've got a lot of Aussies here, so I'm pretty much, anytime I hear numbers and temperature, I'm just kind of assuming they're They're Celsius. Celsius makes more sense anyways. I don't know why the hell we use Fahrenheit. Come on. Like, what kind of bullshit is Fahrenheit? I think it's supposed to be like 0 degrees Fahrenheit is the temperature at which salt water freezes, and 100 degrees Fahrenheit is roughly the temperature of the human body if you round up a little bit. I think that's how they came up with the scale. Oh damn, you bought a home at 22? Well, you're doing something right. If you manage to get to a point where you can actually buy a house that young, that's good. But hey, you got time, man. 22, I'm 34, so believe me, there's a there's a lot of years between 22 and 34 where I'm sure you'll figure something out. Just find something that you're passionate about, and hopefully it also is something you can make money doing. Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, the only reason I went into engineering is so when I was a kid, robot movies were like all the craze. Short Circuit was like one of my favorite movies. Just absolutely love that stuff. And so I didn't know what that was. I just thought they were scientists. So growing up, I was always like, oh, I want to be a scientist. Then as I got older, and I still like always had an interest in the type of field that it would be where you do robotics. I realized electrical engineering was a pretty good choice that fit the bill. And it also is it's a field that typically pays pretty well. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go for electrical engineering, and yeah, I was lucky. My passion actually lined up with something that I could make decent money at. That's the sad thing about life, though. Like, if you're not interested in that kind of stuff, and like your passion is like art or music, like, man, it sucks that just have to work so much harder in other fields to be able to turn it into a lucrative career. Well, Razak, yeah, we can't all do the things we love. And I mean, to be honest, like, yeah, my job is great. I would not be doing this as a hobby, though. I wouldn't be doing electrical engineering as a hobby. I'd be playing Minecraft all fucking day. And getting better at piano and stuff. Talking about being good at something. That's what I would do. Just try to like get good at shit. So yeah, I don't know. I think the best most people can hope for is to find a job that they don't dread going to every day. Like, man, if you can just pass that bar, like wake up in the morning, like yeah, don't really want to go to work today, but at least I am not cleaning up human shit on a day-to-day basis or something. It's a victory. Oh, piano players, yeah. Yeah, I decided a couple of years ago. I mean, I would say that's something that I think I was fairly good at when I was younger. I played saxophone for quite a few years. I think from like 6th grade through the end of high school or something. And in the school I went to, like, music was always a fairly big focus, so it was just kind of a musical things came a little bit easier. You learn how to read sheet music at a young age and how to stay, keep a steady tempo and all that stuff. You can pick up instruments and learn them without too much difficulty, depending on the instrument. And so a couple of years ago, I just decided, like, I'm in my 30s. I really want to like be able to play some music. Like I think that's super cool when you go somewhere and someone's like really good at guitar and they whip a guitar out, just play beautiful songs for people. But my passion, my interest was always like I wanted to learn the piano one day, and so yeah, I've actually been doing that the last couple of years, pretty consistently. I practice almost every day, and yeah, it's kind of cool. It started to pay off. I know like 25 songs now by heart, and most of them I can play pretty well, without messing up and everything. And they're mostly just video game songs, because of course, me being the nerd I am, if I'm gonna learn how to play the piano, first thing I'm gonna do is play some Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger and things like that. Alright, let's go see how this looks. Ryzac, you gotta... Oh yeah, hold on, let me back up a little bit. So you'd like to get into Costco? Yeah, Costco I think would be a good place to work. I mean, by all accounts, they seem to treat their employees very well. Ah, man, that just... See, I think it got better. Alright, I gotta kill the blocks up top. They're killing me. It's like I think I went too short now. Oh my god, I hate this. Have I said how much I hate making roofs? And you have a guitar and would like to learn it, but it's hard. You know what? Just do it, man. Seriously, I can tell you that kind of stuff, it seems very, very hard when you start. Like the first time I sat down, I was like, I'm going to learn piano. It was very, like, by the time I sat back up, I was like, oh my god, this is going to take forever. But you know what? I stuck with it. I was determined, like, you know what? Think about all these years I played video games. Think about all the hand-eye coordination. I know where all the little buttons, there's not that many buttons, but, you think about how good you get at that. And it's like, man, imagine if I had put that much time to playing piano. I mean, we're talking literally, like, over 10,000 hours of my life I've probably played video games. And they say that, like, to master a musical instrument, they use it's obviously, there's a range, but, like, a good ballpark is 10,000 hours. Like, if you've played piano for 10,000 hours in your life, you have fucking mastered it. I think that was kind of one of my main realizations that kind of motivated me. Like, you know what? It's really, you just got to put the time in with that shit. And if you truly put the time in and you truly work at it and you try, eventually it does start coming together. And it may be a while before you start seeing results. Like, it took me probably a couple of months before I had my first song down. But man, the feeling was just, I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my god, like, I'm actually, like, playing something that actually sounds like a recognizable song. And, played it for my wife and kids, and they're like, oh wow, Daddy, you're playing the piano. I was like, oh my god, I am. So, you could do it, Ryzac. I don't care if you don't think you have a musical bone in your body. Pick it up and you start trying. You try hard enough, you'll get there. You will get there. You're real. Your girlfriend is into playing songs like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff? That's awesome. Alright, the songs that I have learned, just, I'll just to make conversation, since we're talking about actual songs. I don't think I've done any movie themes yet, but a lot of video game stuff. So, the very first song I learned was Final Fantasy X to Xanarkand. It's always been one of my favorite songs from any JRPG ever. And we all know JRPGs tend to have the best music in all the video games. So yeah, it was to Xanarkin. The second song I learned was Truman Sleep. Okay, yeah. So it was from a movie. I refuted myself right away. Truman Sleeps from the Truman Show. Philip Glass did that soundtrack, and I'm a big fan of Philip Glass. And so yeah, I always thought that was just a beautiful song, and it was actually really easy too. So it was a good I play it a pretty song that wasn't too difficult to learn. And then I learned Kakariko Village from Zelda Ocarina of Time, Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger, 5 Minecraft songs. I actually bought a book of Minecraft sheet music, like the perfect, basically the official translations of all of the Minecraft songs to piano. So that'd be Sweden, Subwoofer Lullaby, Key. It's hard to remember the names because you don't ever hear the names of Minecraft songs. But yeah, 5 Minecraft songs, and then a few more Zelda songs. Let's see, Zelda's Lullaby, the title theme to Ocarina of Time, the Great Fairy Fountain. Learned all of those. I learned a few Radiohead songs because I love Radiohead. So I learned Pyramid Song, Everything in Its Right Place, and Like Spinning Plates. If you're familiar with Radiohead and you haven't heard, Tom York does a really, really good rendition of Like Spinning Plates. That's a piano version. And yeah, I learned that one. That was really good. What else? Oh, one of my favorite anime of all time is Steins Gate. So I taught myself one of the songs from Steins Gate. Basically, it's Christina's theme. She's one of the characters. Claire de Lune, I figured I got to learn a little bit of classical, and Claire de Lune is everyone's favorite classical piano piece. So yeah, I went for that one. I'm learning Raindrop right now by Chopin, and it's going okay. Let's see, there's a handful of other ones. Chrono and Marley from Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah, and then speaking of Philip Glass, yeah, I went through and learned the whole Metamorphosis suite. So I don't know if you're familiar with Philip Glass. He does a series of piano pieces, and it's called Metamorphosis, and there's parts 1 through 5. So I learned those. Okay, you know what? I'm going to change this to. I want this to go up just a little higher. But I think we are arriving. We are slowly arriving at our roof solution here. So yet again, I gotta tear all this shit down. But once I get this it's gonna be good. What else? Oh yeah, and the stairs. Yeah, I'll fix this stair on the top. I think I'm up to 25 songs now. What were the other ones? Completely drawing a blank. There's a few others that Oh yeah, Ludovico. I don't know how to say his name. Ludovico Einaudi. There's a song that I'm sure everybody knows. It's called Nuvole Bianche. Had to learn that one. It's like a beautiful song. Just one of those beautiful piano pieces. And then yeah, I think coming up next I'm going to one of my other favorite anime is Your Lie in April. It's fittingly enough a piano anime, and I'm gonna learn one of the themes to that. And that's what's nice, is like once you practice enough. I've crossed that threshold where now, like, unless they're difficult songs, I can learn any of the, some of them take a while, but with enough practice, like, all of these are actually learnable and doable now. It's just a matter of staying motivated and, keep pressing ahead and try to, just don't get rusty. That's the other key, is you got to keep doing it. If you, like, get bored of it and stop, it's not long before you start to get pretty rusty and those skills start to fade. Oh yeah, and then I want to learn the water theme to a bunch of my favorite games, like Donkey Kong Country, the water theme for that, the water theme for Super Mario 64 for Dire Dire Docks, Zora's Domain for Zelda. Like, there's a whole bunch of Nintendo songs that like are for water levels that just have like just beautiful, beautiful music. So I think I'm gonna buckle down and try to hit some of those next. Alright, yeah, I'm starting... My confidence is going up now with this whole roof thing. I think I've just about figured out what I want to do. Okay, let's go back to the top. Just break this down again. And yeah, I saw that. So you tried a bit of Sweden at one point, Tagson? Yeah, Sweden is mostly easy. There's one part in particular that is a little bit difficult. You gotta shift your hands pretty quickly. But yeah, that's what's nice about some of the Minecraft songs is that, you know, they're nice and slow and just, you know, they're good songs to learn if you're not like super good at piano. And then yeah, I did end up buying a few books of sheet music, so I have a whole bunch of other Ludovico and Nadi songs to learn, a few more Philip Glass ones. I bought a set of sheet music for like Radiohead's greatest hits, and so that's where, you know, it's their official transcriptions of all of the songs. You know, I know I could, you know, I still of course download my fair share of, you know, sheet music online that I find that, you know, people just transcribe songs and, you know, maybe they put it in a different key or whatever, you know, add their own flair to it. But when I can, I do like to play like the official version. So I bought I think I bought like 3 books. One for Minecraft sheet music with all the C418 you know, official transcriptions, and then Ludovico Einaudi, Philip Glass, and Radiohead. Definitely am eyeballing Paranoid Android as my next Radiohead song. Now, I don't know what that's going to sound like on piano, because I don't remember ever hearing piano in that. Or maybe there is in one part of the song. Alright. What do we got here? Alright, I'm gonna need some more dark oak stairs because, well, I'll get them when I need them. Now that I'm doing the steep part a little bit earlier, I'm gonna be running out of stairs. Currently digging out a double slime chunk for a slime farm. Oh, nice. Man, I still need to do a slime farm. Really need to do a slime farm. Oh yeah, but speaking of things that like being good at things, there's one thing that I totally forgot to mention. Probably one thing other than video games that I've put a fair amount of time into in my life, and that is billiards or pool. I've been playing pool most of my life. I have I bought a pool table. I have a full 9-foot pool table in my house, and I played in an amateur pool league for like 8 years, and I actually just quit last year because just work was getting too busy for me to like be able to make it every week, and So yeah, pool is another thing I've always really liked. I like those kinds of bar games and stuff. Not as much of a fan of traditional team sports, but I do like that kind of stuff. So Ryzact, what's your so we got physics and Minecraft for Tagson. What would you say is like one of your top skills? Or something you feel like you're good enough about, or good enough at that, you know, you could say, hey, I'm okay at this. Okay, now we need those stairs. Oh, and there they are. Didn't realize I had so many ready to go. You have no idea, Ryzact. So you're decent at a lot of things, but I don't know about being good at certain things. There are always better people. That's pretty much exactly what I just said a little bit ago, too. That's exactly how I feel. And even pool, like, you know, I feel like I'm pretty good, but I'm not going to be like that guy at the bar that's kicking everyone's ass. Like, there are... I think I'm better, definitely better than average. Like, I'm decent. But I guarantee you, anytime I go out, there's going to be someone in the bar that's going to be better than me. I'm not that good. But that's my goal with, you know, that's kind of my long-term goal with piano. I wouldn't even say I don't know what good would be when it comes to a musical instrument. Like, when do you say you're good at a musical instrument? Because, like, you know, let's say you're playing the clarinet, you played it for 2 years and you're in 7th grade and you're, you know, just playing basic songs. Do you say, like, I'm good at the clarinet because I can play it? Or do you say you're good when you can play, like, super difficult songs? Or when you're, like, better than 50% of the other people that call themselves good? When it becomes your career? Oh no, then I'm never going to be good. Yeah, it's such a... I don't know. It's a weird thing. I'm always really hesitant to call myself good at anything because it just feels like grandstanding, like... And I know deep down that I am not good enough that if someone that was actually good said, "Oh, are you? Well, let me hear you play, or let me see you shoot pool," you know, chances are they'd be a little bit disappointed. And they'd say, "You're not good. You're average at best." I can live with that. Actually, if someone were to say I was average at piano, that would be a huge compliment. You like to think you're pretty good at Call of Duty or making people laugh or maybe budgeting your money. Well, hey, that's a skill. It's an underrated skill. Being able to properly budget. Spend your money wisely. Takes a lot of self-control and some level of intelligence. There's definitely people that are amazing and not recognized. Yeah. That is true. Okay, so this is where I switch now to this. And we're going to do what I was told to do, which is this. Alright, let's take another look at this. Oh my god, the number of times I have redone this roof. I just don't know if I have it in me to do it again. That actually looks about right. That might be good. Still might try to figure out a way to mix in a little bit of nether brick there, but that is loads better than what I had before. Hey, Sir William, what's up, man? How you doing, Sir William? Okay, gonna need to get more rockets soon. Alright, you know what? Let's go with that. Let's finish that roof. Plop a few more on. Yeah, see, that I think is something I can live with. It really was, I think, more the shape of the roof that was the problem and not so much the fact that it was dark oak. And the dark oak seemed to clash at first, but you know, the more I've looked at it, that should be workable into that palette. Oh wait, where do I keep my rockets? Oh my god, I'm getting my servers confused now. Oh, that's right, I keep it with the ender pearls in this server. Dark oak and mossy stone bricks. Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you think of the roof? Does that do it for you? Would any of you have me change it? The IRS should just send people a refund or a bill, but the accounting lobby is against that. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're saying like our taxes should just be obvious and they should be like person paid X amount of taxes. What they actually owed was Y. We will give them the difference, or we will take the difference. Looks better than before? Okay. Thank you, Taxon. Alright, let's go sleep in my bed again. Oh, man. My face is itching. I don't know why I have such an itchy face. Instead of having us fill out the 1040, yeah. Yeah, I agree. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need more food. Okay, let's finish this. Finish this. You know, if I wanted, I could even make this top part just a little bit taller. There is something I'm going to try on the top. It's a very minor change that I think is worth at least looking at. You know, I want to make sure when this is all said and done that whenever I look at this, I'm not looking at it with a heart full of regret. Okay. Let me do that. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Okay. Looking better. Okay, yeah, whatever. We'll just leave that. Boo. Alright, we're just going to pillar up then. Got to fix these last couple. You have spring break next week, Sir William? Wow, spring break? Really? That late in April? Totally out of touch with when these things happen now. My kids had spring break like a few weeks ago, so... Okay. Oh, of course. Of course I can't do that. I feel like an idiot right now. Sir William, let's put it this way. I am becoming more and more frustrated with Republicans as time goes on. Like, it's hard for me to find positive things to say about any of them because they have all thrown their lot in with the literal devil, and that's hard for me to handle. I mean, you know, Jeff Flake, you know, of all of them, I gave him probably the most credit because he basically, you know, he was a principled enough person that he was willing to basically end his political career over, you know, what he believed in. I think that's admirable. But yeah, I will say though, Doug Ducey is better than Jan Brewer. But also, you know, Jan Brewer looked like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt, so... No, not that looks have anything to do with that kind of stuff, but usually if someone looks like a Crypt Keeper, I'm not going to trust them. Especially when they're an asshole on top of that. But seriously, you should like pull up a side-by-side of the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt and Jan Brewer. You won't be able to unsee it. Okay, this is what I wanted to try up here. It's just a little bit of a little bit more elevation here. Nope, that's wrong. It's wrong in so many ways. Yeah, we're gonna go back to what I had. Woo! How stupid does that look? Oh my god. You hear that Trump wanted to pick Brewer as his running mate, but she refused. Wow. Yeah, that would have just been a match made in heaven. Yeah, I've been going for a couple months now. I've gone back into my... I just needed some time to not ever look at the news or see anything about what's going on. Just kind of reset myself. So yeah, I've definitely fallen out of the loop with all the goings on of politics in the last couple of months, maybe 1 to 2 months. I feel a lot happier. It's been a much needed brain reset. Alrighty, well, let's stamp this thing out. Let's go over here next. We've got our little pattern to follow now. See if we can't turn those shit lemons into lemonade. Back with popcorn. Awesome. How much you hate water caves? Oh, you mean like underwater? Like you're swimming in the ocean and you get like an update aquatic water cave? Oops, no, not there. Not there. Lame. Like when you're digging a hole and find a ton of water and it makes it much more annoying to deal with. Yeah. Fuck water. Water is bullshit. I know I need it to live, but fuck that shit, seriously. Trying to figure out like where do I want to do the curvy curve part. Probably start it right here. That goes 3. What did I do up there? That's about what I did there. Okay. Yeah, seasoned salt. Is that an American thing? I thought everyone knew what seasoned salt was. It's salt with all that other shit that Sir William Stone listed. Let's go. Oh, shit. How is this gonna work? Fuck! Okay, so this is never going to be seen anyways. We can just switch that out and boom, problem solved. Okay, let's go back and take another look. See how it looks with 2 little roofies. The roofy roofs. Yeah, I think it's good enough. I do think it's good enough. Now these lower parts, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm not sure what yet. Okay, let me take a quick break. I realize I'm about an hour and a half in, and I think it's time for a little breaky break. And then I will get back to more fun with roofs. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I had to inhale a string cheese. Just got it in my head. I need string cheese! And look who has joined me. Oh, it's Poppy. Hi. Oh, hello. You good girl. You good girl. Yes, yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. Poppy doesn't make too many appearances on stream. I usually got the cats in here, but she wandered in. She was very excited to see me when I went out there. Oh, look at this loyal, loyal dog. She says, "Oh, I'm loyal." Hey. You go lay down, Poppy? Yeah, Poppy was on one of the BR streams. You're right. Oh, she's like... You know, when your dog gets in, like, sweet dog mode and they just look at you with these little puppy eyes and they're like, oh, just look at me and adore me right now. That's what she's doing. Okay. I need more chicken. Or some other kind of food here. But yeah, yeah? What's up? What? She just came up to me and started pawing at me. She was like, pet me. Pet me, bitch. Oh, there you go. There you go. She is giving me the sweetest little face right now. Lay down, Poppy. Now you lay down. I've given you your puppy rubbins. That's what I call them. Puppy rubbins. Oh, God. Ah. Yeah, so I'm not like super in love with these roofs, but I think I'm okay with them. They're good enough. Good enough for me for now. Who knows? Maybe after I sleep on it, I'll tear them all down and try another iteration. But I think these are gonna stick. I wish I was better at building in Minecraft. See, speaking of being good at things, that's something I need to put some thought into, you know? I've played this game, speaking of mastering something, and not 10,000 hours, but I have probably put 3,000 hours into this game. And, you know, you would think by now I'd be, like, just a little bit better at some of this. Actually, I'm gonna have to check my time played again. I don't remember when the last time I did that was. Okay, so this is certainly a question. Do I want to cut into this, or do I want to leave it hanging off like that? Alright, time played. Talk to villagers. Note blocks played. 0 note blocks played. Man, that's crazy. All this time. Distance by horse. Let's see, 500. Wait. What is that? 583.72. Okay. Time played 58.73 days. What is 58 times 24? I swear my phone has a calculator. There it is. 58. We'll do the full amount. 0.73 times 24. 1,409 hours. Oh my god. That's how much I've played in this one world. So, yeah. And let's say in the nursing home, I'm probably 600 hours or so. So that gets me at 2,000 hours just between these two servers. And then there were the 3 years I played this game heavily on our original server. And I'm going to peg that time. I'm gonna say it's around 1,500. So I probably played like 3,500 hours of Minecraft. Yeah, for having kids and a full-time job, that is where my spare time has gone. There's not many other hours outside of those 3,500 hours in the last. Oh, how many? So wait, I started playing the beginning of 2012, so it's been 7 years and a few months. Okay. Dag nabbit! Oh god. Dag nabbit again. Okay, we're gonna do this a little more slowly then. Misclick. Oh my word. All right. So what did I do here? I went 3 and then I started going up. Probably do the same here. Yeah, I don't know. The more I look at this, I think I do need to... Yep. Yep, I think I am going to need to do this. Yeah, that looks far better. Okay, now this. Oh my god, that's gonna drive me insane. Okay, hold on. Hold on! Okay, well, yep, I guess I go stairs now. Tagson, you have maybe played more? Since you have reinstalled Minecraft and played on different computers in different worlds and modded 2, you can't really check. Yeah, I'll never know the exact time because on our old server at a certain point the the statistic broke. And like it reset after I had put I must have put 1,000 hours in. Alright, well, you know, this area is going to eventually be pretty cool. I do like the idea of this little castle thing up on the cliff above our village. Imagine the numbers on Psycraft and Hermitcraft, yeah. And those guys are fucking pros, man. They're so well organized and it's quite impressive. It's awesome to be able to take something like that and turn it into a legitimate career. Zadaf. Who is Zadaf? Is that a Hermitcraft person? I feel like I've heard that name. I don't think I've ever seen them in Hermitcraft, though. Yeah, there are a few on there that I have, like, never really seen. Like, they just haven't shown up in any of the other Hermitcrafters episodes that I've watched. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I... Man, sometimes I wonder what I'm thinking when I do certain things. Okay. I'm going to want more slabs, too, for the next set of roofs. Put those there. We really don't need all these. Okay, let's try to keep this somewhat organized here. Okay, and those and those. Okay, yeah, so I think that's gonna work. Okay. Alright, now it should be a cinch to finish up this roof. And then we've got the other one. And I'm going to be doing something else with this roof. I think I want to do the whole dormer thing, like these little windows with a mini arched roof kind of jutting out of some of these faces. Well, let's see, I need to go down a rabbit hole and watch just a bunch of like tutorial videos on roofs. You know, I've seen some stuff before and like seen some, you know, pretty good tips. It's just hard to know like what fundamental rules to follow. Like, roofs are like weird like that. You know, there's some weird shapes that will look like really, really good, and some shapes that you would think would look good look like fucking shit. Oh, so Zadaf has played quite a bit with Tango and Impulse. Okay. And Grian has... I've browsed his channel a couple times, and I think I've seen the tutorial you're talking about. Maybe I need to just go watch more. See, I do wonder though, like, you know, let's say like a really skilled builder was putting a roof on this building. What kind of roof would they do? You know, would they go for a completely flat roof? Would they do this? They do more of a traditional peak. I wonder if I need to mix, if I should like mix in any like texture or detail. Like put some like different colored wood blocks in there to make certain parts of the roof look more faded. Put some of that, you know, originally I was thinking of doing some mossy cobblestone or mossy stone brick or something in like just peppered throughout this, but I don't know. That's something I want to go back and revisit after the fact. Alrighty, well, this works out. We're gonna go like that. And like that. And like that. Boom, boom. And boom. Right there. Alright, let's see how this looks now with the two main parts of the building properly roofed up. Yeah, I think it's actually, it works a little bit better the more we get done here. Okay, confidence went up a little bit. Still have a fair bit of trepidation, but I am yeah, I'm not too disappointed with how it's turning out. Yeah, I do need to think about what I want to do for these little areas that stick out. I was going to have no roof. I was going to have them be like outdoor little patio lookout things. Not sure if that's the best call. I'd imagine Zizuma would put his iconic wizardry roof from last season, which he has carried over to the tag building. Yeah, I know which tag building you're talking about, and oh yeah, that was a fantastic looking roof. That stuff's just too difficult for me. I have a hard time going outside of the basic shapes, you know, basic slopes, and like getting into the crazy like wavy roofs. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to just dive in at some point and start giving it a shot, but I don't know what I'm doing. What's up, Birdstar, my son? You call me Papa Zeus, so I'm calling you Birdstar, my son. My son. Yep, happy meows. I've got a sleeping puppy behind me. Little old Poppy. No, she didn't even... I thought she was gonna like move when she heard her name, but no. She's out. Oh wait, why did I do that? That's what I meant to do. Actually, no. Nope, nope, nope. This... Wait, is this what's gonna look better? Okay, take it back. Just put that fucking wall back. All right. Yeah, this has been a very nice, chill stream, though. It's been... I kind of like having these streams sometimes where it's just like two or three people, but there's actually a fair bit of chatter going on. You can have a good conversation that way, you know? Sometimes... You know, when it gets up there, it's hard to keep up with all the different conversation threads. Not that I have that problem very often, but... Okay, I may need to come back through and replace certain certain wood parts with stone. I'm not sure. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, that's that. Now we wrap around this way.
For what, Poppy? What? Oh.
Okay. The Axe of Destiny. I'm really not sure what the best... I hope I'm doing this roof in the most appropriate way. Feeling very insecure right now. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to prioritize is getting these two to meet, and then we'll figure out what to do here. I don't know if I should have it kind of arch up and come back down here, where it goes all the way. Yeah, I think it is going to need to come back down. I don't even know why I did that. I didn't need to because I already have a wall right there. I'm stupid. Yep, pretty much, bird. Yep, I very much, oops, I just realized that all needs to be stone brick. Yep, I have no delusions of grandeur when it comes to streaming. At this point, I pretty much am just doing it because it's a fun way to hang out with you guys. And it actually makes Minecraft, that's kind of what keeps me going with Minecraft, like just having someone to show my stuff to, even if it's not good. Like, that's what sometimes made it hard to, you know, like, at a certain point, like, I work really hard on all these things. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to show this to somebody. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit gnarly, I think. Okay, I think this would come off, and that does that. Oh my god, I'm so confused right now. I have no idea if I am doing this right. I think that's how that works, and then this just kind of slopes down from here. Okay, well, this is enough to step back and take a look after I do some lighting up here. The stair that went where a brick slab was could just be a full block and solve the whole thing. You're talking about there? Well, whatever. Whatever. Screw you guys. I'm doing this my way. Efficiency. Oh, gotta love how you have to light everything up all the time. Oops. I'm not proud of myself for that. Ain't gonna be not quite enough. All right. Let me go back. Now that you guys have given me all these context clues, those 4 to full blocks. So you're talking about doing this. Okay, I'm sold. You guys are better than me. Better than me. Hashtag better than me. Yeah, I think it's starting to look okay. Really don't think it looks like complete dog shit. What noises are you making, dog? What? Oh my god, she's like yawning audibly. What? Come on, girl, come here. You stay over here. Come on, come lay down. Okay. Bird, I know you'll be honest with me. What do you think of the roof? Look, I know it's not perfect, and I know it needs it, you know. could use a little bit of work. But like, what do you think overall? What the fuck was that? Poppy! You're being quite the vocal little girl. The part you're adding to right this second should be flat. Out of fact. Well, you make a really good point. I was thinking from an aesthetic standpoint, but I mean, you know, roofs need to be functional. And by God, you are right, Bird. I'm gonna take your advice. Hello, Asinka! How are you doing? You think the rest is fine, Bird? Like, what do you think about the palette and everything? Is it... You think now that more of it's done and I got the shape of the roof a little more, like, dialed in, you think this is workable? You'll put a little more work into it and it'll be where it needs to be? Okay, so now let's see, should this be flat wood or should it be flat stone? This should all be stone, shouldn't it? Okay, okay, I will let you out. Go ahead. All right, now I get the opportunity for a cat. Oh, look who I have. Oh God, Stormy, no. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There she is. Hello, kitty. Yeah. Oh, she's purring. Purring and purring. Look at this tail though. Like, just look at here. You see how fluffy this tail is? Look at this. It's the fluffiest tail ever. Oh my God, it's the McGriddles song. Griddles, 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 McGriddles, griddles, McGriddles, griddles. McGriddles, griddles, griddles, McGriddles, griddles. Griddles, 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 McGriddles. All right, let's take a look. All right, is it perfect? No. Is it better than it was last time? Yes. It is. Alright, well, I think it's good enough that I'm going to call that good for now. And now, we're going to put some focus onto this part. So, a couple things. May as well just start with something. Alright, I think I want more stone bricks. Stairs. Okay, so let's start with something just super basic. Yeah, see, I already feel like this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, let me just get a little further away so we can see what I'm like roughly going for here. Oh, that looks stupid. Looks really dumb. Oh my god, I'm such a loser sometimes. Alright. Let me think about this for a minute. I actually think... Yeah, do I want that to be... Okay, I've got an idea. Round 2. Okay, and over this side. I don't need that one. Okay, leave that like that. Okay, now we go in here. And we take these down. See, this is where, oh man, if we had the stone brick walls, those would look, I think, kind of sweet. Alright, let me just think about this. Do we want to go straight up? Straight up, just stone blocks up here? That actually doesn't look too bad. I think we're going to need to do another layer of stone brick slabs on the bottom, like around the building. And yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. Rosinka, thank you. You like the roof I've done on the big building? Well, I appreciate it. I still feel like there's something else I want to do there, but you know, at least when I look at it now, it doesn't really draw a particular strong reaction in any direction, which is good. I don't look at it and think like, oh my god, look at the beautiful roof. But I also don't say, oh my god, I'm going to fucking barf. Okay. So this, I feel like, is... How do I want to do this? Not easy. Okay, I'm a little indecisive now. Okay, I want to try a little bit with cobblestone walls here. Ah, see, I got windows there. Go. And then one more here. There we go. I don't know why. Just feel like it's gonna make it just a little bit better. Not sure about the oak with the nether brick. Yeah, and that's why I think I'm going to still try to mix something in, like somehow mix a little bit of nether brick actually into the roof. I wonder if we just need some oak. Would it help to maybe like strategically place a little bit of dark oak on the walls of the building? Like as another accent color, just like small amounts of it, just to kind of help these two colors blend together a little more. See, I don't know what that would look like. I mean, I could do dark oak buttons. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need either some dark oak on the walls or some nether brick on the roofs. Okay, that I am liking though. That little outpost there. I think that's a winner. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Well, hold on. Let's come over here first. Alright, yeah, we're probably going to need a proper doorway out here and everything. So, I can fix that down there. But yeah, I think we can leave this. Just keep this fairly simple. We'll do the same on the other outcropping, and then we can say we're pretty much done with, well, at least preliminarily done with the roof. You're seeing almost green in the dark oak. Yeah, I don't know. I'm close on it. I don't hate the dark oak. Like, I don't see, you know, when I look at those two, I feel like there's a world where they go together. And it's looking better than it did yesterday. I'm just not good enough at this stuff to know exactly, like, what is that thing I should do to make them look completely natural together. Oh, don't apologize, Rosinka. No, I value honest feedback. You know, the feedback I've gotten so far has definitely helped drive me in a better direction. But yeah, when the update comes out, I might totally switch these to stone brick walls. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I've stuck with this project long enough to get this far, and you know, I think pretty soon here we're gonna call this one good. Call it done. And get back to working on our tree. Okay, and that there, and that there. Just like that. Okay, let's go look at it from a distance again. I do like those. I think those seem to be working a little bit better than the roof. Oh, what else would I do here though? Well, thanks, Rosinka, and say hi to the ponies for me. And yeah, I want to figure out earlier on which night we're doing and see if I can snag some availability from Matt on the other night. But yeah, definitely looking forward to just more dicking around. I love my weekends. I'm so happy I get to just play Minecraft on. You know, most people would want to go out and be social on a Friday and Saturday. Well, you know, I'm being social-ish. This is how I like to spend my time. Okay, so I'm just kind of scanning this right now. I'm just kind of thinking. I'm gonna go get some red nether brick now, and I'm gonna try a couple things. It's hard to know where to start. Hour or so later. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, I'll post something in Old Folks. Hopefully tomorrow. Just see if we can start figuring out availability. I feel like too many weeks I'm waiting till like the last minute. Okay, another brick. The brick stairs. Okay, so if I were to do this thing, what would it look like? Okay, for now, just gonna put a quick basic shape together here. See, this is like a totally new thing, trying to build one of these things. A dormer. Don't know what I'm doing at all. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just trying to get something super basic in place just so I can see see how it all. Oh, I don't know this is bad. This is bad. I feel like this building is not quite big enough to do one of these effectively. So the other option then, and I think the better option, the walls feel like they need a little bit more, and maybe that dark oak is where I can really get something to shine. So let's take this off. Fuck this. Stupid idea. I will never have an idea this time again, hopefully. Until next time. Okay, so let's say this is like a wall that would potentially need some stuff. What kind of wood features could I possibly do? We've got buttons. I mean, is it kind of stupid? Yeah. But, stupid is my middle name. My mama always said, stupid is as stupid does. See, I can't make a good judgment call yet. Just so not sure. Since then you've had the middle name stupid. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I gotta get those. Okay. Detour. Gotta come back to this. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I can just come back and do that. That's fine. Okay. Gonna get cobblestone slabs. Finish that off. Now let's put some more of these buttons on. Huh. That was a breach point. I'm glad I fixed that. Oh god, no, no. Okay, awesome. Oh, hello, Owl! How are you doing? See, these just really aren't noticeable. Let's see, I'm not gonna give up yet. Dr. Gucci Joint, thank you for the follow. Interesting name. Oh my god, I've had $5 of Monopoly money donated to me. Oh man, people are still trying that, huh? Okay, Actually do like that a little better. Okay, so yeah, we'll do just a couple more of these. Alright, and we'll get this one, and then I think there's one more that I want to get for now, and then I am going to start wrapping shit up. Because I have work tomorrow. Okay, and then yeah, we're gonna do this one right here. Oh, that's apparently all we can do. Makes my job easy. Okay, now that gives me enough to see, you know, from this vantage point over here. A, can you see the buttons? And B, does it make it feel like the roof mesh is a little better? Yeah, I definitely think it helps. Anyway, I'll need to sleep on it. At least I did a lot. Poppy's growling? Is she outside or inside? Okay, well, I'll go check it out. Alright, well, I gotta go, see what my dog is freaking out about. But this was perfect timing anyways, because I think this is about where I want to call it a night. But yeah, have a good night, Tags, and good night, Bird, Owl. Glad I caught you at the end there, but have a good night as well. And I will see you guys on Friday night. Peace out.